my secret recipe that actually helps reduce your blood pressure, and it actually works. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. My name is Dr. Story. I've been in practice for over 25 years. I'm going to give you some realistic advice based on my experience and based on the scientific literature. And if you like this type of information, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It does help me with the channel so I can give you more information because of the success of the channel. So let's just get into it. There are a number of things that you can do for your blood pressure. You can exercise, you can eat certain foods that actually help dilate the blood vessels. But for short-term improvement, and actually if you do it long enough and frequently enough, it can actually help you long-term as well, is simply deep breathing. And the way to do it is, could be controversial depending on who you believe, or it could be questionable of what's the best way to do it. But I'm going to show you how I do it and how I recommend my patients to do it, because you can definitely overcomplicate breathing. So here's how you do it. It's so simple. You simply breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, but you want to do it deeply enough that you stimulate your nervous system. Now there's two types of nervous systems. There's a sympathetic nervous system, which is the kind of fight or flight syndrome type of nervous system. This is the one that wakes you up. This is the one that keeps you up at night. This is the one that hypes you up. So this is the one that stresses you out. It burns out your adrenal glands and your adrenaline is always going. Then you have the other type of nervous system, the one we're going to focus on now, called the parasympathetic nervous system. This helps you kind of rest and digest your food. That's the easy way to remember it, rest and digest. So if your parasympathetic nervous system is functioning properly, your body is going to be very relaxed. Your body is going to produce more nitric oxide in your bloodstream, which helps dilate the blood vessels, and your body's going to have an easier time digesting. So a person who's sympathetic dominant, someone who is, really stressed out, is going to usually have digestive trouble, whereas the person who is parasympathetic is going to have an easier time. So here's how I recommend that people do it. Breathing in through the nose as deeply as humanly possible. And whether you do it in the chest or belly or both, it's essentially going to be both. So you start with the belly, you breathe in as deeply as you possibly can. So, and then when you let the air out, just let the air out. Do not count. Don't try to count. This is not box breathing, and it's not a specific 4, 7, 8 type of breathing. It overcomplicates things. So if you breathe in as deeply as you can, you should feel a strain in your nasal passageway, and you should feel a strain in your chest. So breathe in. And blow it out. Now, if you do this for 2 minutes, you will find that your blood pressure temporarily can alternate, and it actually kind of rebalances out and becomes more normal. So do this for me. Take your blood pressure. If you have a blood pressure monitor, you can use that at home. And you know what I'll do? I'll put a great blood pressure machine down in the description down below. So if you don't have a blood pressure machine, you want to buy a good one. You want to buy one that they actually use at the doctor's offices. And the best ones are the Omron ones. And so I'm going to put a link down below. You can just get one delivered to your house. It's an Amazon account. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I do get a small commission, but whichever one you want to get is fine with me. But I'm going to tell you what I would recommend. Being in practice for a long time, you see ones that don't work as well as others. So I'm going to put a quality one down below. So you take your blood pressure before you do the breathing. Then you do the deep breathing for 2 minutes, and then take your blood pressure again and see if there's a difference. Put down in the comment section what your numbers were before and what your numbers were afterwards. Now, the key to doing this, and this can help, this is a kind of a secret remedy for lowering your blood pressure or making it your normal when you're stressed out. So if you're at a doctor's office or you're nervous, you could do this to relax your blood pressure. However, if you do it every single day, it can actually have long-term effects. Much like brushing your teeth every day, quite frankly, brushing your teeth only works for one day. But if you do it repetitively over a period of years, it can have significant health benefits for you. So try for 2 minutes breathing and see if it actually makes a difference in your blood pressure.